Bonjour YouTube. Cette série ne fonctionnera absolument jamais, mais c'est pas grave. Bonjour YouTube. On continue. The Concept. Je crois que nous avons récupéré la lance. Et on va devoir partir. Ok, bah c'est tout. Je n'ai pas d'autres livres malheureusement. Bien. Et bah allons rejoindre le requais. Pour essayer de s'enfuir de ce putain de bourbier. Espérons qu'on se fera pas prendre. Non, derrière. Putain, c'est pas par là. Oh, ça commence. Droite, gauche, gauche, droite. Oh, bas. Putain de merde, je suis en train de me perdre vraiment là. Attends, là, c'est. Ok, donc c'est là-bas. J'aurais peut-être dû me faire une carte de cet endroit. Hein. Mais bon. Oh putain.
What's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oui, calme-toi, frère.
Short, quick.
Putain, attends, j'ai... Frappez-le. Attendez. La triche. Ok, c'était l'agilité. Je regarde mon retour. J'ai rien à foutre. C'est Napoléon. Vulnérabilité. On va le frapper, non.
Look, I don't know what you're going on about and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't think on getting rid of
frapper.
so easily, de Richet. Where have you been?
Alors, politique, conviction. Ah, tu peux me faire confiance, frérot.
You could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I'm working for him right now. And you're wasting my time with your questions. Look,
allez dehors.
If he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are
calme-toi, frère.
carrying, or I will call the servants.
On va l'embrouiller.
Remind me, who did you hear making those alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Wollner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me, during the conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Wollner on?
Sir Gregory. But what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you on purpose?
Mais oui, la manipulation, ça fonctionne bien avec toi alors que t'es putain de militaire.
Detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores.
Eh oui.
So that's how they see me.
Be careful
En
to
effet.
make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please. It would grieve me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No, of course.
Oui, bien sûr, of
I'll
course,
make
oui.
sure those two
Allez, c'est ça.
bastards get what they've got coming.
C'est ça, c'est ça.
We'll leave it there.
Bien sûr.
I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
Ouais, je préfère.
Go play somewhere else.
Exactement.
See you later, monsieur.
Allez, dégage. Oust.
Come on. I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now.
Bon, le frapper aurait été pas vraiment la bonne solution, je pense. Quel intérêt? Quel intérêt de frapper un pauvre homme? Ça créerait juste une guerre. Bon, après, il se sauverait peut-être plus de ce qui se passe ici, donc... À voir. Alors, putain, je prends. Putain, des choses qui sont... C'est la fouille intensive. Once again. Il s'appelle vous casser les burnes. Qu'est-ce truc que je connais? Alors. Je suis là, il faudrait que j'aille... ici. On va passer par où est là. On va essayer de chemin le plus court. Hop. On vérifie qu'il n'y a absolument rien. Enfin, moins de choses en tout cas. Ok. que le jeu essaie de me faire passer un petit message. Ah, on va l'écouter. Bref. Oh putain, d'accord. Ok, tu veux jouer à ça le jeu, tu veux jouer à ça. Très bien. J'en suis. Gna, je t'en foutrais moi. Oh, comme par hasard, c'est ouvert. Je t'en foutrais moi. Clop, clop, clop. Est-ce qu'il y aurait Piaggi? Metal Gear. Ah, il a pas l'air d'être là. Ma chance. Peut-être suicidé en fait. Il est peut-être sauté hein. Bon débarras. Horrible personnage. Allez, on se casse. Et merde. Pourquoi ils bloquent l'entrée? Pourquoi ils bloquent tous l'entrée? Oh putain. Ah, yo,
As luck
bro.
would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Il faut que j'y aille. Nope. Non, je déconne, je peux pas en plus. Je peux pas m'y risquer.
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat.
Ils ont changé de masque.
What's wrong, my lord? Tell me. What's with all the
Et j'avoue là par
bodyguards?
contre c'est un peu gros pour
Louis,
moi.
it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road. You see,
C'est
Sarah
parlé,
and
hein.
I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's
On va
right.
laisser parler hein. Ah.
Look at me.
Quoi?
I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
J'en ai rien à foutre. On a envie de se casser hein.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come.
Pas de question à vous
see.
poser hein.
After you.
Non mais je me
I
casse en
hope
fait,
I've
j'ai pas besoin de ces
answered all
infos
your
hein.
questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
Il fait sa discussion hein.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh,
Il m'a rien
haven't you
raconté.
guessed yet?
I've got an idea, but it might seem stupid.
Trust me.
Am I one? I mean, am I a demon?
Would you like that?
Bien sûr que non.
No, I don't think so. I'm just a man, and that's fine with me.
Look, we are of the gods, Louis.
Putain, j'en suis vraiment hein.
Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis.
En fait j'ai placé plein de questions à la con, en fait j'aurais peut-être pas dû, je
Are
sais
a
pas.
demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where
No.
do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. stop it. It's
Have you
absurd.
never found yourself suddenly
Oh, le bâtard.
inside someone else's body without knowing why?
Oh le
No.
bâtard.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you,
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this out
C'est
from
pas ma
her
mère, c'est
own
ça?
lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is
Oui,
not
évidemment.
your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no, it's not possible.
You are my son.
Oula, oula. Dégage. Comment ça? Ah oui.
Well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clown.
Quête et psychologie pour lui.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jacques, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Non, je suis pas très... Bah. Oh putain de merde. Je suis pas comme
Jack,
Mortimer.
I only
Il
just
fait
found out
chier.
that I'm his son. You can't hold that against me.
You don't understand. You're already in his clutches. Everything was set up to bring you here and reveal the secret of your birth to you. Open your goddamn eyes. You've always been under his thumb. So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Manipulation.
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer
Alors.
just told me makes no
Les rues
difference.
That's
interrogatoires.
what you think. But you're already in his hands.
J'ai pas noté
And
l'autre
you
truc, je suis un
don't
peu
even
con.
know it, Louis.
No, Jack, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months, and everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through, and you're going to get your life back.
Eh oui,
You're
tu
just like
vivras une
him.
vie heureuse avec ta
You
fille,
are
je crois.
already.
T'as une fille,
You
hein.
can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
Putain, mais... Oh! Parfait, on a l'info.
You're going to be held accountable, and you will lose everything, starting with your freedom and then your head.
I told you, I don't care.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter? It wouldn't be the same for her, would it?
Shut up! Shut up!
She will be alone in a world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
That's
Ouais,
true, but
nous
Don't
toi.
abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over.
Alors prends l'arme.
Now,
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Faut peut-être que je repasse ce chapitre pour avoir des informations après, parce que j'ai peut-être passé beaucoup de
You can
choses.
thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
Pose cette arme, pose cette arme, pose cette arme. Parfait. Faut vite reprendre l'arme, s'il vous plaît. Oui, vous le laissez comme ça. Oui, bien sûr. Mais bien sûr. Mais bien le sûr.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Je sais pas
To
trop.
tell you the truth, I don't get much time to ask myself those questions.
Quite right. Best not to react to all this too suddenly. Take some
Le
time.
fait que tu
to
sois
think about it all.
mon
For
père,
now, I
que
think
tu
you
sois ma
ought to
mère,
find
bon.
Sarah, my son. You want to talk things over with her.
Moi j'ai quand même
she's
quelques
been
doutes. Hein.
lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards, but all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Comment ça?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice.
Open your mind.
Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been
C'est pas un truc de
happening to
démon,
you,
c'est du mentalisme, ça
inside,
n'a rien à voir.
but which
Enfin, c'est
you have
c'est
been
pas du mentalisme, c'est...
concealing. Trust yourself.
Bon, je sais plus.
It's all already in there.
Tu m'hypnotises,
I can
voilà,
hear
j'ai trouvé le bon mot.
Now breathe.
Ah bah respire, bah oui, bah oui.
A sound very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing
Oh mon
fainter.
dieu, ils sont partout, ils sont dans les murs, je les entends.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on
C'est
what.
quoi, c'est des...
Don't be afraid.
C'est des pensées?
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's
Ah,
minds.
c'est les pensées.
What?
Ah, donc c'est
You
vraiment ça
heard
en fait.
me.
Hein.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Ah, d'accord. Mais j'avoue, c'est un peu du viol
It'd be
d'intimité.
a violation of their most intimate thoughts, wouldn't it?
To begin with, there's nothing obliging you to do it. You already had the ability without even knowing.
Ah mais j'ai jamais vraiment
I just
utilisé
gave
parce que
you
j'en
the
avais envie.
option
Hein.
of putting it into practice if you want. Moreover, it would be wrong to evoke morality here. Every species is different, Louis, and this is the way we are made. That's all there is to it.
Ouais, mais
You
on
are
ressemble à quoi? On
free
ressemble
to
à des humains
use
du
this
coup dans cette
talent or
histoire.
not. And what's more, it will be up to you to decide what to do with the thoughts you read. That is where the values of right and wrong
Franchement,
do come
si j'ai ce
into
pouvoir,
play.
je lis.
There
Je lis les
are
pensées.
also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between.
Nouveau sang. C'est un talent? Ah non, c'est ça. Peut-être là, je sais pas. Ah, c'est entré. Fidèle. Fureteur, c'était ça, non? Non, c'était peut-être ça. Nouveau sang. Vous savez lire les pensées superficielles de votre interlocuteur. Vous avez eu une relation sur vos origines.
Selves.
Ok.
You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourself will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's
Oui,
be
forcément.
clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory,
Ok,
for
pas
example.
Grégory.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
L'esprit d'esprit. Lecture d'esprit. Alors, c'est à ce moment-là que j'ai presque arrêté le jeu. Hein. Je crois que c'est juste après le chapitre plus tard que j'ai arrêté le jeu. Donc, je commence à voir la partie où je m'en souviens un peu trop. Du coup, voilà. Vous êtes désormais capable d'entendre les pensées superficielles de vos interlocuteurs. Chaque utilisation de lecture d'esprit coûte un point d'esprit. Vous pouvez en récupérer un quand vous rencontrez une immunité. Quand vous exploitez une... 2 quand vous exploitez une vulnérabilité. Et 3 quand vous consommez une croix de Malte. D'accord. Vous pouvez récupérer un quand vous rencontrez une immunité. D'accord. Ok. D'accord, donc en fait là, je pourrais directement le lire dans les pensées, mais en vrai ça servira à rien. Parce qu'à mon avis je pense qu'il est clairement au-dessus de moi. Niveau ratio de puissance.
You're right. I need to go now. See
Non,
you
on peut appeler
later,
père. Hein.
One more thing.
J'ai encore
If
des
you want
doutes.
to know the truth about your birth, ask her about
Paris.
Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Mhm.
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the war.
Allez vite. Et bah putain. J'avais visité cet endroit. C'est parti. Oh j'ai cru que c'était un mur invisible, j'aurais pété un câble. Et putain j'ai les poches pleines. Ouais c'est ça, ok. Tac tac. On descendra un petit peu mais... Hein. Pas un peu d'argent là? Piécette. Ah! Ah ah! Mhm.
Manipulated us all. You're going to pay.
What?
What is at stake here far outweighs our personal
Our
interests.
personal interests. You betrayed me.
Emily,
Oh,
no!
putain, je me suis trompé. Ouais, contre mental. Hein.
What an idiot. He still doesn't get it.
But wait, how has Sarah betrayed you?
I don't believe it. You still don't get it. I'm not Emily, stupid.
You went as far as killing your own sister?
You're the one who pointed her out. You
Ah.
only have yourself to blame.
Oh dear God!
Surprise, Sarah. You can't just get rid of me like that, you
Ah.
old hag.
Do you realize what you did?
Ah putain, mais en fait... Mais d'accord, là c'est une toute autre personne. Putain, j'ai tué Emily. Mais... C'est pas possible. Mais quand même pas. Oh putain, code. Je suis trompé. Putain mais fais chier aussi. Putain mais pourquoi j'ai choisi? Bon après je te... Pourquoi elle savait pas? Enfin je sais pas pourquoi. Il aurait oublié? Bah non, mais ça n'a pas de sens. Non, non, je crois toujours au fait que je me suis pas trompé. Du coup attends. Attends. Unité à manipulation. Ah!
Emily
Damn it.
loved you, Emma. You endured everything together. You were never alone.
It's... You have no idea what I had to endure.
But it must have been the same for Emily. You both went through so much.
She always saved the worst situations for me. How many times have I had to climb into bed with some man I'd never even seen before because Emily had seduced him during the day?
Emma, it's obvious you suffered a great deal because of the path your lives took. But don't
Putain,
try
mais je suis trompé
convincing
de
yourself
personne, c'est que
that
je trouve
you're
les couilles. Putain, mais maintenant il y a une Emma dans cette histoire. Du coup, attends, elle est utilisée aux manipulations. Manipulation. Sur une vulnérabilité, on sait pas.
didn't suffer too.
Duchess, I am sorry about what happened.
You had a choice! You use people according to your desires without any scruples.
Excuse me, but we are in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And Emily knew it very well.
No, Emma, look at me.
She would never endanger herself for the sake of the Order. Her sense of duty gave way to her personal interest. In the end, Sir Gregory was the only one who was truly honest with me. He has opened my eyes more in 2 days than my sister did in a whole lifetime.
Sir Gregory? You've got to be joking, right? You're not really going to trust him, are you?
Attends, conviction. D'accord.
Emma, take a moment to consider this, I beg you. I don't think you're fully aware of the situation.
Et du coup, où va ce point? Putain, c'est vraiment Emma, j'ai tué la Emily.
With all you've suffered under Emily's thumb, you really ought to flee Sir Gregory.
Gregory has always shown me that he cares about me.
He's using
Oh, c'est qu'une simple perte.
He feeds off your hatred of Mortimer, and me, and your sister. You mustn't let him do that.
No one will ever use me again.
Voilà.
No, I refuse. It isn't fair.
There's been enough deaths.
No, it isn't fair. I haven't done all this for nothing. Home promised me I could be the only Duchess Hillsborough from
Putain, elle
now
voulait...
on.
Ah, elle voulait être toute seule dans cette histoire.
Unless you decide to kill everyone on this island, you'll have to explain your actions once you get back. All this effort to become the only...
Attendez 2 secondes. Ok. Excusez-moi.
Duchess Hillsborough ruined in an instant.
She betrayed me.
You will be tracked down, hunted like a criminal. In the end, there will have only been one Duchess Hillsborough.
I am Duchess Hillsborough. You will not die by my hand today, Sarah. She deserves to die. In fact, I think that honor goes to you.
Mais quel choix de merde! Mais non, mais je peux être un assassin! Attends, elle sera jugée. Bon, on va les couilles. Non, 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 non. Non, je suis pas un tueur.
Where is the Alazi?
Non, non, absolument pas.
Sir Gregory planned to get it off the island by boat. I wouldn't be surprised if he sends it with the next shipment for the continent, but I don't know when that is.
Je t'en foutrais, moi.
I really thought my next breath would be my last.
C'est vrai.
Anything's possible.
This is no time to be.
Mais fais demi-tour! Mais elle a quand même essayé de tuer quelqu'un dans cette histoire! Mais c'est pas grave.
Just help me climb aboard this boat, and let's get off of this cursed island.
No, I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you, until you've told me everything.
For crying out loud, what are you talking about?
Pas moi de Paris, mais c'est en
Paris,
63.
1763, number 12, on Rue des Martyrs.
No. I beg you, please trust me. He's
Bah pourquoi t'as réagi? Fallait pas réagir. T'es complètement conne. Fallait pas réagir sur cette action. Fallait dire à quoi tu parles. Mais genre, oh mais t'inquiète, fais-moi confiance. Mais... Non.
letting you. We must leave.
Paris,
Can't you see he wants you? And he'll do anything to turn you against me.
number 12, on Rue des Martyrs.
He
Parle.
had to pay for what he did to me. I panicked. There she was with the baby due. I thought it was the right time to touch it,
To
but when
touch it? By disemboweling her and stealing me from her?
the girl was already condemned to die. He never leaves any witnesses behind. She meant nothing to him. And I absolutely had to find a way of stopping him. I couldn't let him reproduce. I had to stop him propagating himself.
Ah putain la vache. Donc en fait... Ah ouais d'accord. Donc en fait elle voulait juste... elle voulait pas lui faire du mal. Elle voulait simplement que la reproduction des démons s'arrête. Et essayer peut-être genre de les tuer un par un. Jusqu'à que les démons... Si dans un sens, elle voudrait me tuer. Putain, dans un sens, elle voudrait me tuer. Et pourquoi il voulait tuer mort de notre humeur du coup? Parce qu'elle va peut-être faire quelque chose de mal, je ne sais pas. Et sachant que je peux parler, enfin, dans les pensées, elle voudrait peut-être me tuer derrière.
Did you lost your mind or what? How did you stop him by stealing a baby?
He was multiplying. I had to do something. It took me years to pick up his trail again, Louis. From the second I took you in, I couldn't bear to be apart from you. I looked after you, fed you, raised you, like a mother.
You made me in your own image.
No, you're wrong. I devoted my whole life to teaching you to distinguish between right and wrong, so you would have the choice. You are not like him.
But you never told me.
I wanted to.
C'est ça.
I very nearly told you everything, at least a dozen times.
Il va falloir le dire quand
Didn't
même.
though, did you? Why?
I don't know, Louis.
La peur des représages.
It was easier not to face up to it, not to stir it all up.
Don't judge me, Louis.
You were afraid of my reaction.
I
C'est
wanted
ça.
to tell you everything once you were old enough to understand.
Mais c'est l'âge parfait.
Forgive me. Louis, yes. I made mistakes in the past, but now I'm ready
Do
to...
you consider me a mistake?
No, not you. You are what I am most proud of in my whole life. You are good. You fight to do right. You are not like him.
Still, he
Il
is my
attend.
father. Why did you steal me?
You don't want to know, believe me.
For once in your life, be honest. Why all this mess? Why do you have it in for him so much? Why?
Because I'm his daughter. I know what he's doing. I see he has his eye on you. He's hovering around you, tempting.
Ah. Ah. Mais du coup, quand je suis rentré dans son esprit à la meuf, elle était au courant. Après oui, ça aurait décrédibilisé son rôle de démon. Ah, donc c'est une démon. Après, elle a pas l'air d'avoir réagi plus que ça. Elle a peut-être pas su, ou peut-être que là je vais la décevoir parce que j'ai eu dans ses pensées. Ah, donc c'est sa fille.
You. He did it to me before you. And if you don't live up to his expectations, he will cast you away.
Is that what happened to you?
I wasn't good enough for him. So he rejected me.
What do you mean?
He tried to initiate me, but it would seem I am unable to develop his talent.
Ah,
I
il peut
have
pas lire dans les
withdrawn my
pensées.
mind from my body.
I get it. The reason why you abducted me is because he didn't love you, isn't it?
He doesn't love anyone, Louis. Don't be taken in.
Ah. En fait, dans un sens, quand j'étais dans la pensée d'un humain, parce que là, alors, je vais vous dire un truc. Dans ma précédente partie, elle était morte. La mère, enfin, cette mère en question est morte. Dans ma précédente partie. C'est à ce moment-là où j'ai arrêté, où j'étais en mode, où j'avais du mal à capter la suite. Et parce qu'en fait j'avais pas mis assez de temps, c'est pour ça qu'à chaque fois j'ai passé le dialogue pour essayer d'arriver à ce moment-là, pour me dire est-ce qu'il y a un réel changement quand je reviens ici et qu'en fait elle est pas morte tout de suite. Donc en fait ça aurait, elle, du coup en fait maintenant je sais que c'est Emma qui aurait dû, non pas Emma, du coup si c'est Emma qui aurait pu la tuer. Elle n'est pas morte parce que j'en ai empêché. Bien, c'est pour ça que j'ai passé l'histoire en fait. Si vous voulez raconter l'histoire, enfin si vous voulez l'histoire, faites l'histoire ou voir une vidéo YouTube, voilà. Mais du coup, là, je suis dans un endroit où je ne sais rien. Donc là, ce qui se passe après, je ne connais absolument rien. Je savais que j'étais un démon depuis le début, je voulais cacher, mais bon, bref, voilà. Ça, c'est mon petit côté piégeux. Un peu ce que je ressentais réellement quand j'ai joué ma première partie. Mais là, on arrive dans des endroits où je ne sais absolument rien après. Donc, prenons en compte. Quand j'étais un humain, je l'aimais de tout mon cœur. Dans un sens, elle voulait protéger, on dirait, la race humaine. Ou en tout cas, protéger les descendants, ou en tout cas son propre frère. Parce que dans un sens, je suis pas sa mère, je suis son frère. Enfin, on est frères et sœurs. Et du coup, dans un sens, elle voulait m'aider. Dans un sens, elle voulait m'aider. Donc, le crève et je veux pas jamais la revoir. Bon. Elle a pas l'air de m'avoir enfermé dans une vision où seul le bien et le mal. Elle m'a plus ouvert l'esprit qu'autre chose, puisque je connais plusieurs langages, etc. etc. Je serais plus d'avis, je lui pardonne, malgré tout, elle a raison. Alors. Elle a eu raison. Je ne sais pas. Ah non, putain, je lui pardonne. Ah, le mec.
I'm a little mixed up, but I do understand your choice.
Bon.
You were wrong not to speak to me about it before.
C'est juste ça en
But
fait.
I understand that you didn't want to leave me with him.
Oh, thank you, Louis. I promise never to lie to you again.
Ouais, j'espère.
Come, let's go home.
I can't.
What do you mean? Why
Je
not?
viens de savoir et de
I've got to
comprendre.
know. Trust me. We'll meet in Paris.
Ah
He
ouais.
wants you, Louis. He will never let you go.
Don't worry.
Prends-toi, prends tout. Prends
This
tout et
is
casse-toi.
yours.
Fais tes bagages.
Don't forget, Louis. You've got the lance. You can beat him. If you hit him with it, he won't be able to escape from his mortal envelope, and he will die with it.
Je n'ai aucune raison de vouloir le tuer. Je n'ai pas découvert le mensonge de Sarah de Richet. Ah, donc elle avait un mensonge. De toute façon, je m'en fous de son mensonge, hein. Je veux juste connaître la vérité et faire ma propre déduction, donc en vrai, qu'importe. Puis j'ai un peu mon temps de récupérant, j'ai convaincu Jacques Perrault de ne pas tirer, je suis arrivé sur le quai avant que Sarah de Richet ne soit blessée. Entre parenthèses, mourir. Donc c'est à ce moment-là où en fait j'ai mis trop de temps avant d'arriver, du coup en fait là j'aurais raté ça dans le reste de partie. J'ai empêché Lady Espoir de tirer sur Sarah de Richet, j'ai laissé Sarah de Richet partir. J'ai découvert ma nature de démon. J'ai appris par Emma Espoir qu'Alif Azif allait être renvoyé sur le continent. Puis j'ai tiré sur la mauvaise personne, putain ça casse les couilles hein. Ouais. Alors, bon là j'ai tous les points en question. Inventaire, j'ai littéralement rien. Je peux mettre ces 4 points. Psychologie. Oh, de toute façon, c'est que des points genre pour avoir 0. Oh. Autant mettre tout ça genre sur des points où c'est utile. Enfin, pas où c'est utile, mais... Voilà quoi. Je peux rien lire. Je peux même pas relire, on est d'accord. J'aurais peut-être dû garder le sac aussi, hein. Ça aurait peut-être été un truc, je sais pas. Voilà, j'en étais arrivé là.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies.
Emily, what a waste.
Ouais, putain.
I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
On va dire c'est bien.
No, this is an advantage.
Ouais, c'est ça en
I
fait.
could get used to this pretty quickly, I think. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Putain, mais laissez-moi tranquille 2 minutes. Oh bordel. Je peux limite m'enfuir. Damn it. Putain, je peux pas partir, fait chier. Je m'en fous de la vue. Putain, je peux pas partir dans une autre chambre et me barrer. Ah bordel. Ah et du coup quand elle a inventé Sarah Drescher, en fait elle savait que c'était sa fille, etc. etc. Ouais.
Sir Gregory?
Oh putain bonjour.
Good day, Louis.
Ouais bonjour, bonjour.
I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family.
Je
It's
ne
a good
connais rien sur ta personne toi, hein, on est d'accord? C'est pas Godoy, c'est Holm. Si, conviction. Putain, j'avais rien marqué là-dessus. Holm, unité à conviction. Ok bordel.
But you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis.
Ouais, c'est
Knowing
ça, ouais.
William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate.
Ouais,
to
pour le coup,
ask.
ouais, j'en ai. Il est immunisé à ça, c'est rien.
Is
Chef de
there a
famille?
head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course. When you are ready, they created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
On est combien dans la famille?
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
Ah ouais.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
C'est des corps vivants ou des corps morts?
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but
Ah!
we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Les cœurs.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition,
Has he always been like that?
more or less. But thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed,
Mhm.
William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
Et conviction, il est immunisé, on est d'accord? Je revérifie au cas où. Holm, conviction, tout à fait.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. you've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Dans un sens, ouais. Pour contrôler les humains, si on est démon, oui, c'est possible que ce soit une chose de royal où il y a un seigneur et ses dirigeants. Mais d'un autre côté, vivant dans un monde démocratique, bah, je suis plus d'accord avec lui. Hein.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race,
Ouais, c'est
why
ça.
not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William.
Pourquoi?
The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put
C'est
in.
ça en fait, il a
If
plus
we
peur
were
de ce qui va
to
se passer après.
guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. We are eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny,
Ouais, c'est ça.
isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view.
Ouais, on va dire ça comme ça,
From
oui.
man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
Il pourrait vous les aider.
What about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance.
Ouais, c'est
At
chiant, ouais,
present,
du coup.
we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries,
Ah, c'est ça les cartes en haut.
gain ground.
Enfin, les cartes
You
dans le domaine de la
understand?
personne.
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose.
Ouais.
Most of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the
C'est vrai que
time he
600 ans,
needs to
ça aide, hein.
think about this.
Bah, ça aide à
You
réfléchir. Hein.
do not. I'm sorry to say this, but this first choice might well be of capital importance to your future. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Ok. D'accord, je peux plus rentrer dans. Je peux plus rentrer chez moi. On va essayer de visiter un petit peu.
Seigneur, His Eminence Cardinal
Non,
Piaggi.
déjà fermé. Est-ce que je peux ouvrir cette porte? Chier. Tout pour s'ouvrir cette putain de porte.
President George Washington.
Je me permets. Je suis un petit peu en manque de carburant. Qu'est-ce que je veux dire? Pour ce coffre, non.
My dear George, I'd like to invite...
Voilà, ça c'est l'invitation. J'ai toujours la lance sur moi. Hein. Je me dis... je peux vite fait être vu. Pas un truc là? Non. Je crois que c'est de la gelée. Pas du tout. On va découvrir ici. Si on entre en droit. Ah ah! Bonjour mon cher.
I haven't the time.
D'accord. Ok, je vois. Là, t'as pas le temps, hein. Il reste assis sur une chaise, bon bref. Toujours ces endroits complètement insalubres. Qui n'a pas été changé. Je sais même pas quel est-ce qu'il est devenu. Est-ce qu'il a vraiment réussi à s'enfuir, elle? Je sais même pas. Après, il aurait réussi Martin. Après, peut-être que c'était une démon aussi, hein. Je suis un vampire. Je me vois pas dans le miroir. Là, t'as la lumière ici. Ça n'a aucun rapport. Parce que là, t'as le chandelier. C'est trop bizarre. Ouais, ça marche pas. Ces miroirs ne fonctionnent pas. C'est j'ai honte. C'est honteux. Bah, t'es grave occupé. Hein. Allez, hein, salut bouffon. Enfin, mais c'est grave quand même. Clopi, clopa, clopi. Putain, je me suis trompé. Je m'en remets toujours pas. Hein. Je me suis trompé de personne. Oh boy.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something. Look, a blotter. And apparently it's
Qu'est-ce qu'il a
been
fait?
used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though and leave as if
Vas-y.
planned.
5 points.
Landing stage. So Volner is going to leave Al-Azif at the landing stage, isn't he?
Uh-huh. J'ai gagné un truc. C'est pas grave, j'ai gagné un truc, génial. Ok. Rentable de fouiller, c'est très rentable. Putain. C'est quoi ce bordel?
Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Oh putain. Alors, Johan, je crois que tu cherches un moyen de comprendre ce qui est arrivé à Elisabeth. Mais tout ça va beaucoup trop loin à présent. Déjà, votre escapade sur le continent m'a beaucoup coûté. Je sais qu'il n'a pas été facile pour vous qu'Elisabeth reste confinée un mois dans sa chambre, de ne pas croiser Sarah. Mais de là à vous enfuir, sans prévenir, j'ai dû mentir pour vous couvrir, Jonas. C'est qui? C'est qui Jonas? Jonas, c'est lui. Je voulais juste être sûr. Attends. Non, ah, je voulais pas.
And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Je regarde très près, hein, vous inquiétez pas.
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the lock of Al-Azif.
Justement, tu peux vous confier, jeune homme, mais faire comme si vous étiez arrivés séparément depuis quelques jours seulement et convaincre William de faire de même devant ses autres. J'exige que tu en entendes raison et que tu te reprennes. Je t'ai demandé de récupérer quelque chose dans le but de lui faire quitter l'île, et non pas que tu l'étudies pour entretenir des espoirs vains. Cela ne t'apportera aucune réponse, que je sois bien clair. Tout au plus, nous courons le risque de le perdre à nouveau. Donc pour la dernière fois, m'essayer de le déposer à l'endroit convenu. Je te confirme que l'on va venir le chercher instamment. Instantanément plutôt. Grégory.
What you recovered for me. It must be about the Al-Azif. Volner told me that he had managed to find it.
Ouais.
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Ouais, après il a peut-être voulu faire quelque chose de spécial. Et puis ses livres. Tant pis. Ouais. Je fais pas mal de points, hein, mais bon, faut bien les claquer. Hein. Y'a rien ici. Je vérifie, on sait jamais. J'ai besoin de points. Truc que je peux shipper en hauteur. Non. Je dirais pas. Du tout.
Louis, busy as always, I see.
Ouais.
How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the
Ah bah, je vois ça,
boredom
hein.
myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Bah non, vraiment, je n'ai rien.
Me? No,
No.
nothing at all. And you?
I would like to be able to say yes, but it's been dead quiet.
Ouais.
The only one with anything to say is Duke Manuel. But with that accent of his, I don't understand a word he says. It's exasperating.
Right. I've wasted enough
Ouais, j'avoue là
time.
que c'est...
I'll keep our conversation to myself, Mr. President. Anyway, I must be going now.
See you later, Louis.
Ouais.
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Tu vois, lui au moins il bosse. Pas comme Piaggi qui dit oh je suis très occupé, bouge pas. Sans merde. Faut qu'on parle.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Leave me, de Richet. I want nothing more to do with you. I'll have left within the hour, and I wish never to see you again for the rest of my life.
Et bah putain, tu traverses les murs maintenant toi. T'es fort hein. Très fort. Bouge un peu au pied hein. Si jamais des choses pourraient réapparaître. Si jamais. Tout est possible. Clopi, clopa, clopi, clopa. C'est Bonaparte.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Tout à fait. Alors Émilie, enfin plutôt Emma maintenant. Parce que j'ai tué sa sœur, putain mais vraiment. Elles sont pas mortes. En fou, j'entre. Je veux savoir.
We have to talk.
I was just wondering.
Oh, what's she smiling for?
Right. I shall begin. It's going to be an awful lot for you to take in on just one day, but I must tell you that I'm a demon
Ok,
too.
les bourrés.
I know that you are too. Gregory told me everything during my convalescence.
Ah, t'es complètement bourré.
And that isn't all. I'm also Mortimer's daughter. You understand what that means, I hope. That's right. I am a demon too. And I am your sister.
Les ravages de la drogue.
We also slept together. But don't be too hard on yourself. It's a bit unnatural when you think about it, but then
On a
you
couché
can
ensemble?
know.
Mais non.
This way at least, everything stays in the family. It's for the best. It mustn't prevent us from living out our affair in the open, however.
Our affair? Have you lost your mind?
I'm far too soft on you. I'll let you have everything, of course. So don't be nasty, if you don't mind.
She's not all there. It's
Ah ouais, elle est complètement
it's
bourrée. Hein.
plain to see.
Ou alors c'est
Yes.
vraiment les émotions.
True, it's been a long day.
Yes. You ought to get some rest. You can sleep there. You know that, right? Although, thinking about it, best remain discreet for the time being. We shall go see Father later and tell him everything. Of course, he'll be disappointed because he bet it would be Emily, I think.
Whoa. She is completely
Wesh,
mad.
qu'est-ce qu'elle a,
But
putain.
I think he will be proud of me when all is said and done.
She's talking to herself. She can't even see me.
He loves me. Oh, he loves me not. Yes, we'll have to tell Father all about this. But I don't want to live on this island. It's too cold.
There's no point in insisting anymore.
Ouais.
I'm going, Emma.
Yes, I'll see you later. La 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 Louis. La la la.
Putain, mais c'est quoi ce bordel? Mais sérieusement, genre. Enfin. Ah! Ce serait une démon?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ça n'a pas de sens. Je suis à mes appartements. Ah putain, quel enfer. On va essayer de descendre. Si on peut. On peut. Quel enfer. Putain. Manque. Bonaparte, quelqu'un d'autre. Toi.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and
Oui,
night.
oui, c'est vrai.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Allez.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Eh putain, je t'ai encore tout payé. Allez, salon. Halou. J'ai rien à te dire. Ensuite. Putain, mais ils sont où ces blaireaux? Ils sont où ces blaireaux? You Walner, putain. Bon allez, je vais me dire il n'y a rien ici. Ok, c'est à cet endroit là, ok. Je n'étais point sûr. Toujours personne. peut sortir. Je me demande si on peut rentrer encore une fois dans le... en bas. Y a personne. Est-ce que je peux descendre? Ils sont peut-être en bas. C'est pas trop con d'avoir découvert qu'il y avait peut-être, je sais pas moi, une nouvelle entrée. Putain mais je peux descendre en plus. Est-ce qu'ils sont là? Que la porte s'est refermée. Bien. Je me demande si je peux sortir par le devant, peut-être. Enfin, devant la cour. Pas la cour, mais par là où je suis arrivé par bateau. Clop, 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 clop. Putain. Y a pas de chargement. Bon, ils sont pas là. Je commence à quand même reconnaître cet endroit. Oh. Je prends. Je prends. Y'a rien, 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 y'a rien. Et y'a rien. Oh. Est-ce qu'il y a Piaggi ou l'autre? Du tout. Du tout. Il peut y avoir grand chose. Même... Oh! J'ai rien dit.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere. Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary
oui.
sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Bien sûr.
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A
Oui, c'est
certain
vrai ça.
Al-Asif, something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry
Ah,
right now.
bordel.
I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
Ouais, c'est ça.
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference. Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find out soon enough, no?
Certainly.
Bien sûr, bien sûr.
Well, I must be leaving you.
Inutile. Ah là là. On m'autorise à sortir, let's go. Pour pouvoir fouiller un petit peu plus le port, peut-être que Wallner était là. Enfin, c'est là. Ah, ça fait une très longue VOD pour YouTube. Ok, y a rien. On va revérifier par là. Dans les pots, dans les jarres. Ah ah! Je ne sais pas si c'est rajouté ou que je l'ai pas vu. Mais en tout cas, je l'ai. Allez, on descend. Et puis putain, ça fait bizarre de voir ça de jour. On peut pas lire maintenant que je sais lire? Non, on peut pas. C'est bien brumeux ces conneries. Attention, attention! Je sens que il va y avoir quelqu'un ici. Il n'y a personne. C'est pas là. Mais pourquoi j'aurais accès à cet endroit si... pour rien? Non mais il doit y avoir un truc. Alors déjà il y a ça. Et ça fait plaisir. Ensuite.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Je suis bloqué. Wow. Putain, j'étais bloqué. Incroyable. Wow. Putain, mais comment j'ai fait? C'est du génie pourtant. Tant pis. Là, y a rien.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Rien ici, je sais pas.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. There's nothing here. I'm pretty sure Volner hasn't dropped off the Alaziv yet. Maybe I'm too early.
Ah, trop tôt.
A lantern. Nothing special.
Dès que possible, faudrait que j'aille ici. Dommage, j'aurais bien cru te choper. Bien dommage. Il y a une belle bâtisse, hein. Tout de même, tout de même. Force est de constater. Bon. Oh. J'ai bien fait. Et ben on va aller fouiller, on va aller voir le padre. Le padre. Alors, à gauche. On va bien voir ce qu'il veut bien nous dire, ce petit... Non, pas vraiment petit en vrai. Hein. Pour le coup, non, pas petit. Je le sens pas. Bon, j'ai besoin d'infos. I need information. C'est bien, je regagne des points.
The remedy of the gods.
Vérifie qu'il n'y a rien. Rien.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
Charmant.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You've made the right choice.
Ouais, je veux des infos en fait.
It took great maturity to forgive your sister as you did.
She brought me up. I realized I owed her a lot.
We all make mistakes, as Sarah well knows.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
Intrigué.
I'm curious to find out more. My whole way of thinking has been blown apart in just a couple hours.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
Regarde, t'as ta manche qui est un peu dans ta main.
To make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Alors, Mortimer. Il est chiant face à la science.
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role.
Putain, j'ai pas vérifié, j'ai pas
And
noté son
his
putain de truc.
is to
Ah.
worry about everyone else. Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to.
Je crois que c'était... C'était genre le... C'était ça. Diversion.
About me.
And what would my
Parlez de moi,
role be
hein.
in all of this?
That's for you to decide. I'm not trying to force you, Louis.
Ah,
I
j'espère.
have high hopes for you, but the decision remains yours to make. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later,
Ah, mais même.
the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is
Ouais.
easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Ouais, c'est se sentir libre en fait, hein, c'est ça que tu
Look at
veux.
the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone.
Ouais, je peux te dire que tout le monde devient quelqu'un.
Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black
Faut pas non plus que je me pose trop de questions puisque je dois quand même aller voir à l'Asie.
slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it.
Ouais, mais au
Then,
contraire, les gens qui
they
les
will be
dominaient...
integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as workforce. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of
La fameuse liberté d'expression.
must be opponents to
La
everyone.
fameuse que Twitter adore.
So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries.
T'avais 600 ans pour essayer de le deviner. T'as pas essayé de chercher un minimum avec tous les bouquins que t'as? Enfin, je sais pas, fais des expériences sur vous ou sur vos morts. Enfin, il y a forcément des personnes, il y a forcément des démons qui sont morts, non? Ou au moins assassinés. Est-ce que certes vous avez la visibilité, enfin la possibilité de lire dans les pensées? Certes. Mais pour l'instant c'est tout ce que je vois, hein, c'est tout ce que je remarque. Hein. Faut rester limite des humains par entière. Hein. Ben si, vous vivez bien plus longtemps. Et ben va voir macroscopiquement ce qui se passe dans ton corps. Peut-être t'as un gène que tu peux donner à tes descendants et à d'autres humains en fait. Peut-être un humain genre sur je sais pas combien de 0,00001. Il y a un humain qui est né, qui a eu ces gènes en question, qui est capable de lire dans les pensées, plus être résistant à la vieillesse. Et puis c'est des descendants en descendants. Mais il y a forcément une chose qui a tout changé. C'est pas forcément l'espèce. Pourquoi tu ressembles à ça? À ta naissance, t'étais un humain? Enfin, tu ressembles à un humain ou t'es un cochon d'Inde? C'est ça en fait. T'es peut-être un humain en fait. Hein. Tu sais pas. Hein. C'est plus juste un démon comme. J'espérais quelque chose de nouveau en fait. Alors que non en fait. Non, non, du tout. Merde,
Find a way to explain the reason of our existence, but humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on this subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are? I understand your goal, but the change you propose is not really a significant one. It is merely more smoke and mirrors.
You must understand that we directly depend on men. Consequently, we have to do our utmost to help them progress and to prevent them from killing each other.
Bah oui, c'est ça, vu les guerres, c'est raté. L'autonomie, non. L'autonomie, ça va se regrouper vite fait, en fait. Faut se comprendre qu'ils peuvent pas faire tout seul et qu'il faudra forcément un chef de groupe. Ça sert à rien. Imposer la paix, bah le monde n'avance pas.
And you think that's been a success? Humanity? It's almost always at war. And it's been this way forever.
Look, I'm not saying that the task is easy. We've all had failures. And at times we have even suffered from conflicts on our own side. I'm doing my best to improve the situation. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past. And that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of
Ah
a
putain,
person.
c'était bien ça, prendre le contrôle, c'est ce qui est arrivé à Piaggi. Ah! Qu'en fait, des fois, j'ai pris le contrôle d'un serviteur.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave
C'est
of
cette
sound?
expérience au
Seems the
moins.
most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Ah ouais. Ah ouais.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
D'accord.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought
Pas pour autant que je fais confiance, hein.
mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides. Here is
Ça va rien
my
dire.
plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his...
Je vais écouter ce qu'il a à dire. Je vais peut-être dire oui, oui. Enfin, il y a de grandes chances que je dise oui, oui, bien sûr. Et je vais peut-être faire autre chose. Hein.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes.
C'est ça.
Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Attention, écoutez bien.
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore.
Let's go.
You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me and I'll send it off immediately.
All right, I'll take care of it.
On va bien voir. Mais avant ça, je vais aller aussi voir Alasif. Est-ce qu'il est arrivé le pépère? On ne sait pas. On va bien voir. Alors. Est-ce qu'il est là? Putain, il est pas là encore. On va revérifier par là. Non. Y'a rien. Et on va aller voir Pelchi. Enfin, on va bien voir. Ok. C'est ça qui était assis quelque part, Piaggi. Essayer de le voir avant de faire quoi que ce soit. Piaggi. Où te caches-tu, mon petit? Viens voir papa. Damn it. Putain, attends. On peut rentrer dans son truc ou pas? Oh. Je suis peut-être déjà passé ici en fait. Hein. Ouais, je suis déjà arrivé ici. J'ai déjà fouillé ici. Désolé. Ah, putain, du coup, j'ai plus la lettre de Piaggi. J'ai peut-être pas dû lui donner le sac à Sarah. Oh, si je peux peut-être entrer par derrière. Allez, on peut mettre un câble.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Allez, on va tenter.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
Je dois le mettre dans une bonne situation. Piaggi, manipulation. Conviction, éliminer la conviction. Fais voir ce qu'on a dans Pou aussi, Piaggi. J'ai marqué aussi conviction. Parle-lui des démons politiques.
What exactly is your role with regard to the Holy Father?
What? What on earth is he playing at?
It's coming.
You're a cardinal in Pictori. Why don't you admit it?
Impertinent little brat. Louis, I don't find this conversation in very good taste.
All right, it's coming. Come on, Giuseppe, let me in.
What?
Et paf!
I've done it. I've done it, damn it. He was right.
Putain la vache. Elle
This is just
me
crazy. I
contrôle.
can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught.
Oui, j'avoue que la photo
Whoa.
peut se dépêcher.
I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked.
Oh putain, j'aurais
Right.
dû garder la
It's
lettre.
time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
Putain, j'aurais dû garder le truc. Ah! Mon cher Giuseppe, mon état de santé ne me permet pas d'honorer l'invitation de Sir Holm. Chez Lord Mortimer, je vous prie de bien vouloir vous y rendre afin siéger en mon nom à un colloque. Vous manifesterez bien entendu ma connaissance à vos autres, consolider nos accords avec Sir Gregory, informez-le que son entreprise concernant l'évêque cardinal Chialomonti suit son cours. Je vous renouvelle toute ma confiance. Dieu vous bénisse et vous protège. Giovanni Angelico Bracci. PS, n'utilisez plus votre tampon personnel quand vous m'écrivez. Changez le tampon pour celui figurer ma devise. Le 31-12 1792. 111 G J G H F J. Mon cher Giuseppe, je vous sais en route pour la résidence de l'ordre de Mortimer. J'espère que vous ferez un bon voyage, bien que vous soyez amené à traverser les campagnes françaises actuellement très agitées. Cette mission est capitale, mon ami. Sachez que Dieu vous bénisse et vous protège. Venez Angelico Bracci, 17 01 1993. E, H, H, P, C, F. Ok, je vais noter toutes les lettres de l'alphabet pour essayer d'avoir le dernier truc, tout en bas. Excusez-moi, alors A, B, C, D. Excusez-moi. Ok. Donc, nous avons un G. Un J. Un autre G. Un H. Un F. Et un autre J. Attendez. G. J. Un espace. N'utilisez plus votre tampon personnel quand vous m'écrivez. Changez de tampon pour celui figurant ma devise. D'accord. Ok, bon. Ok, et l'autre E, H, H, B, C, F. Putain, si j'avais écarté l'autre lettre, je suis dégoûté. Je n'arrive pas à concevoir quelque chose.
In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it.
Devise du pape.
It must be in Latin. And I remember that. Flore in domo domini. Justitia, misericordia, e humiltà. Boy, I gotta brush up on my foreign languages.
Du milieu.
On it is written, Flore in domo domini. In one of the letters, the Pope asked
Flore in domo
Piaggi to
domini, c'est
change
ça?
and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it. And I remember that. Flore in domo domini.
C'est ça. Regarde quand même sur le tampon de
A
gauche.
circle with a cross inside.
Mais du coup, il n'y a pas de devise, ouais.
On it is written, Flore in domo domini.
Tout à fait. Traduisons. Hein.
Latin, it blooms in the house of God.
Bien.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Franchement, suis là pour le drama. Et franchement, qu'avoir des démons qui contrôlent directement, ça me casse un peu les couilles, moi-même étant démon. Je me dis donc que discréditer les deux.
It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both
Yeah,
have
yeah,
access
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
obscure,
yeah.
superior-
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Indépendant. Fiable. Ah, si, il savait. C'est quoi? C'est... Oui, ça. Pas compétence politique. Let's go.
help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future.
G-J. G-H-F-J. Enfin,
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to
Ah, en
Mortimer,
dessous des dates.
it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo.
Ah.
Guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
1793. C'est passé du code. « 24. Alors attends. On est le combien? On est le 24. Donc, ce serait entre le A et le I. Donc, c'est pas- et le 1. F et le J. Oh, attendez. C'est 2 points. Hein.
The letters from the Pope.
S'il est
There's
juste en
6
dessous de la
letters
date.
just
Oui, oui,
below
ça a
the
du
date,
sens.
2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the numbers shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Ah! Alors réfléchissons. Le 31. Donc à un moment donné on était le jour le 31. Donc le 31 c'est marqué genre c'était un I. 31, 12. Le jour est la clé. Si on était par exemple le 17 ça aurait été le E. Ça commence bien par un E. Je pourrais genre directement me passer du code. Pour moi, enfin, je sais pas. Pour moi, ça commencerait par un A. Pourquoi un A et un E? Je ne sais pas. Ah, c'est trop dur. Ça va y avoir un truc. En fait, ce que je me dis, c'est que quand on est le 31, on commence au numéro 31. Par exemple, le 31, ça commence par un I. Du coup, après, pour après la suite, ce serait genre G. Parce que c'est entre le 31 et le 3. Le 2, c'est un J. Pourquoi le H, c'est à chaque fois 1 et 1? Ça n'a pas de sens. Ça n'a pas de sens. Enfin, je...
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code.
Monte ta main pourtant.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Oh là là, qu'est-ce que ça peut être? Après je pourrais directement te passer du code hein. Soum soum. J'aimerais quand même savoir donc le 31. Donc en fait tout est dans le jour. C'est le 17 et le 31. Ah. Oh, j'arrive pas, c'est trop dur pour moi. En fait, j'aimerais trouver déjà d'abord un lien entre les dates, en fait, entre ces deux dates. Imaginons le 17. Donc, en fait, on est ici avec le E. Attendez. Pardonnez-moi. Je disais donc, le 31 commence ici avec le I. Ce serait le début de tout. Donc dans un sens, le 31, puis après on commencerait. Imaginons dans le sens des aiguilles d'une montre. Donc après on a le G. On a le J. Mais après ça voudrait dire qu'on recommence. Pourquoi on commence par le G? Le H. Wait. Ici, le G, c'est le 1. Et le J, c'est le 2. Je crois avoir trouvé. C'est le commencement. La date, c'est le commencement. Tu commences le 31, tu commences ici. Mais tu prends pas en premier. Enfin, ça, c'est le 0. Puis après, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 et 9. Donc en fait, le 31, on commence le 31, donc ici. Et en fait, si on commence entre les deux, bah à mon avis, je pense que ce serait le G. Mais on n'est pas dans ce cas-là, puisque là, on a le 17 et le 24. Du coup, en fait, on n'est pas du tout dans ce cas-là. On est déjà dans le cas où le jour est bien précis. Donc le 31, donc le I, vaut 0. Le G vaut 1. Le J vaut 2. On veut un 1, bah, c'est le G. Le 7, on compte, donc 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C'est le H. Le H est bon. Le 9, c'est le F, puisque c'est le dernier. Et on recommence le J, c'est le 2. Si on prend cette solution-là, je sais pas forcément, je pense, mais on va vérifier avec ça. On a donc le 17. Donc on commence ici. Donc ça, donc ici, le E, c'est le 0. En effet. Et le 0, c'est le 1. C'est le H, tout à fait. Le 1, c'est encore le H, tout à fait. Le 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C'est un B, tout à fait. Le 9, c'est le dernier truc. Donc c'est ici, c'est un C, tout à fait. Et pour finir, F3, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2 et 3. Got it. Bon, maintenant, nous avons le 24. On a le 24. Nous avons le 24 01 1000 7 9 3. Le 24. Donc le 0 c'est un A. Donc, A. Ensuite, cherchons le 1. Donc, ce serait le F. Donc le 0 et le 1. Donc là 0 et 1. Ok, donc pour l'instant on a A et F. Donc après on a 1700. 1, 7, 9, 3. Donc le 1 on l'a déjà fait, c'est le F. Numéro 7. On a donc 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C'est le C. Oh, j'ai trouvé, je suis trop heureux. Ok, donc le 7 c'est le C. On recommence 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C'est le C, on est bien d'accord, c'est bon. Le 9 c'est le dernier, donc ce serait le H. Et le dernier, 0, 1, 2 et 3, c'est le G. Nous avons donc A, F, C, H, G. Tout à fait. Enfin, pour moi c'est ça. C'est pas ça. Bah. Ah, c'est bon, ok, excusez-moi. Ah!
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
F!
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
F.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
C.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
C'est pas là. H.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Et pour finir, le numéro chance.
Today is the 24/01/1793.
A, F, F, C, H, G. On va recommencer, on sait jamais. Donc nous sommes le 24-01, on commence le 24 ici, ce qui prédomine du coup le 0, 1, 2, 3 et 4. Attends, je peux faire tout le truc en fait. A, F... Ah, je vais monter I. Je vais vérifier, mais je pense honnêtement que c'est ça. J, B, D, C, E et H. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ok. Donc pour le 0, 1. Bon, pour 0 c'est un A tout à fait. Le F pour le numéro 1 tout à fait. F numéro 1 tout à fait. Le numéro 7 c'est un C tout à fait. Le numéro 9 c'est un H tout à fait. Le numéro 3 c'est un G tout à fait. Aïe! Et bah... Got it? C'est facile.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
Putain. Ah! Oui, ma feuille où je peux vous observer. Où j'ai tous vos contacts. Ok, j'ai. Donc, Wallner, Van Wallner. Occultisme, diversion. Diversion fonctionne bien. Occultisme, pas du tout. Donc occultisme, non, faut pas faire ça. J'ai fait un malaise.
Calm down, my friend. The poor boy has just passed out. We were talking about this and that when suddenly he fainted. Keeled over, just like that.
Huh, really? What a weakling. I wonder what Mortimer sees in him.
Who knows? I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
Ah ouais?
No, listen, my son.
Oh putain, je prends tellement bien le rôle.
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Bien sûr!
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son.
Oh oui?
You believe
Ah
it?
bon? Oh, je ne le savais pas.
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
Ah oui.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he? The slime bag. He works for Mortimer. Good thing I already tried to warn Gregory.
Ah.
I am certain that Sir Gregory would be opposed.
You know nothing. I know Sir Gregory better
That's
than...
against the rules of the conference, Monsieur von Volna.
Ah
I
oui.
refuse to go against Sir Gregory.
Right.
Monsieur von Volna, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
You must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
You can't attack him without running the risk of jeopardizing the conference.
Even though Sir Gregory has the edge?
No, Gregory will never forgive you.
Bah oui.
Very well, Piaggi, you win.
I refuse to let you do the first thing that comes into your head.
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body.
Wow.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Oh putain de merde. J'ai gagné.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh putain. Oh sa mère. On va essayer de voir un peu les chambres. Putain, c'est passé. Dans la salle à manger. J'essaie de visiter un petit peu, voir chez Mortimer. Faut des informations maintenant que je sais un peu ce qui peut se tramer. Et donc il pense que je suis vraiment son allié.
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
Ah, il a pas envie de me voir de toute façon lui. C'est rien que j'entre. Il a peut-être laissé quelque chose. Après, il faudrait peut-être que j'aille aussi voir s'il n'y a pas le nouvel invité. Ouais, ça a rien changé, ça, toujours la même chose. Coco, il veut un gâteau? Ouais, il veut un gâteau. Ah, je suis bloqué. J'ai faim, je suis coincé. Ok. Il est plus là. Le mec. C'est le mec.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Ah, bonjour. Tout va bien? Pas l'air d'être là. Ouais, pas l'air d'être là. Ouais. Bon, je pense qu'on est bon. Je vais essayer de pas du tout aller à la salle à manger au tout début. Je vais essayer d'aller dehors. Putain, c'est long, hein. Pourtant le jeu court, hein. Alors. On sait jamais. Peut être devant. Revérifions, je pourrais louper un moment crucial. On sait jamais. Sait-on jamais? Brouillard, brouillard, brouillard. Et toujours personne. Faut tenter. Faut tenter.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Dans quoi? Attends, je crois quelque chose. Donc là ils mettent une lampe à côté de la poudre. Que c'est intelligent! L'intelligence règne, on dirait, dans ce putain de palais. Ok. Bon. Alors, ça à manger, je crois qu'il est à ma droite. Tout à fait. Mais j'ai plutôt envie d'aller faire tout le tour. Pour voir peut-être ce qu'il y a. Puis après, je pense m'arrêter là. Après, en fonction de ce qu'il y a après. Ce sera une longue VOD pour toi, YouTube. Hein. Mais bon, après, je suis en manque de contenu. Il me faut que du contenu. J'ai plus rien après. Après, là, elle devrait reprendre normalement. J'aurai bien plus de temps. Personne de truquer ce bordel là. Petit trucage là. Quelqu'un? Non, personne. Flagrant délit. J'essaie d'un peu de regarder la carte. C'était vraiment comme ça à cette époque? Ça n'a pas un peu changé quand même? Bon, certes, il y a 2 siècles. Mais même. Il va y avoir un petit peu de changement entre nos deux cartes. Enfin bref. Enfin bref. Personne n'est ici. On dirait bien. On dirait bien. Bien, c'est parti. Voilà.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
Je vais faire genre que je gère.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory?
Ouais, oula.
What can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family.
Eh
Give
oui.
him a chance to find his place.
His place?
Don't listen to him. He's
Écoutez, vous avez l'air très bien de vous battre. Je vous laisse.
angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity.
Ah, donc il y a quelqu'un au-dessus de toi.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary
Ah, hyper patience, le pépère.
to impose order for things to move
C'était le chef de la
forward
meute, mais pas du
properly?
tout. C'est qu'une
You are under
merde.
his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare
On s'attire à balles réelles.
You are blind, brother.
I'm
Even if
legally
evidence
blind.
beat you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Mais ouais.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn?
Et là, il meurt.
It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
Mais tant pis pour les conséquences.
Whatever the consequences?
What do you mean?
Let's say it hardly leaves any room for free will. Now does it?
It's the adults' responsibility to provide education for their children, Louis. Our family only ensures, through its experience, that demons do not lose themselves in rash decision-making.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all
Je vais
against
être le chef de la
William's
famille, on va pas se
project.
mentir.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis,
Oh
I'm
putain.
afraid the time to decide is now.
Ouais, c'est du poison dans le thé, tu vas voir. Tu te
If
fais
you
baiser.
follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support
Il y a
me,
du poison dans le
I
thé.
can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
Je suis un humain modifié. Y a rien de plus.
I was born a man. I grew up as such. Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they do. They're gonna ask me to choose between them. I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two. But they better not count on me to keep my word. I'll bring them all down.
Voilà.
So, what do you choose, Louis?
Alors, vu qu'il va crever, vu que lui va crever dans 2 secondes puisqu'il se fait étouffer par le poison, je vais choisir Mortimer.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him. That said, if he turns his back on me, I won't be slow in sticking a dagger between his
Tout à
shoulders.
fait.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition
Oui,
of
Louisiane.
Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me.
It's time for us to get ready.
Oh, vas-y, mais c'est bon. Qu'y a-t-il?
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You.
Bon, bah super.
My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time
On
has
est
come
des
to lay
deux.
down all our cards.
On est que 2. On est putain que 2. Bah, let's go. Let's go. Alors, falsifie une lettre pour le pape. Je choisis la discréditer Lord Mortimer et s'y ouvrir dans ma lettre de pape. J'ai appris à me servir de mon nouveau pouvoir, me suis temporairement allié avec Lord Mortimer pour la suite du colloque. J'ai réussi à empêcher Volontaire de m'empoisonner. J'ai découvert l'endroit où je pourrais récupérer les livres. J'ai retrouvé Lady Sport dans sa chambre. J'ai obtenu de Manuel Godoy une information sur Alif. Après que Sir Holmes avait confié une mission à vol honneur. J'ai tout gagné. Et ça, ce sera au prochain épisode. J'ai 8 points. Hop là. Bon. Good enough. Ça fait chier que j'ai pas tous ces trucs, bon c'est pas grave. Et ce sera pour la prochaine fois. Exactement. Et bien je vous dis à très bientôt. Soit sur le live ou sur YouTube. Et puis voilà. Et tchuss. C'est un plaisir.